is the
Nonu Cru.
What's cracking? It's your boy Dawson.
I'm Sanaya.
I'm Rose.
I'm Devin.
And today we're talking about credit score. What is a credit score? Your credit score is a number ranging from 300 to 850. Let me break down that credit score for you. If you have a 300 to 579, you have a poor credit score. If you have 580 to 669, you have a fair credit score. If you have a 670 to 739, you have a good credit score. 740 to 799, you have a very good credit score. And 800 to 850 is considered exceptional. Your credit score is based off things like the number of accounts you have open, the levels of debt you have, and your repayment history. Credit comes from 3 credit bureaus: TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. People like to maintain your credit info and they resell it in the form of a credit report.
What do you need good credit for? You need good credit because credit has buying power. If you have good credit, you can buy something at a lower interest rate than you would if you had bad credit. Second is a lot of jobs use credit background checks and they know more about you as an individual. Third is credit worthiness. Credit worthiness is whether or not you or your business can receive financial support from banks based on your payment history.
Credit habits. What's a good example of credit habits? One very good credit habit to have is to pay off your bills on time. If you pay off your bills on time, you have a very good payment history. Payment history accounts for about 35% of your credit. Credit utilization is how much you use compared to how much of a credit line is extended by your lenders. Creditors advise that you use under 30% of your credit line, but 10% is ideal. One thing that we mentioned on our Instagram was the AZO method, which stands for all zeros except for one, which means you pay off all your credit cards in whole by statement closing date except for one. That one credit card you want to pay off and leave about 8.9% of the balance on that card, but it has to be over $2. The reason why is so then when the issuer reports it to the credit bureau, it will make all the other accounts look really good because you don't use them.
I'm going to talk about how and when you can start building your own credit score. Most people think that you have to wait until you're 18 to apply for a credit card and start building your own credit. But you can actually become an authorized user on someone else's card before you're 18. Some lenders allow you to become an authorized user at the early age of 13, but you should check with your credit card lender for their authorized user requirements. Authorized users take on the credit profile of the primary account holder without the responsibility of paying it back. But then you also take on their payment history, which in turn gives you a credit score.
So to recap, your credit score is based off the number of accounts you have open and your level of debt.
Good credit equals less interest.
Use the AZO method.
Life hack: add your children onto your credit card as an authorized user to start building your credit right now.
Now we out.
Y'all remember last song? That was the girliest Heisman ever said.